fantasizes about leaving her husband.
She fantasizes about it all the time. Mentally physically weak. Boys blowing up my phone. They just ain't you. That just ain't me. Yeah. Yara loves TV. Yes, I made a theme song so that I can talk about all my favorite shows. Oh, yeah. And this is just your disclaimer that this is not me talking about any of the actors themselves, but more so their characters. Please do not attack me in the comments. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, even those who disagree with me. But let's keep it friendly. All right, let's get started with the show. One of my favorite little fun facts, and I don't know if that's why she's sitting here with a hoarse voice, but like one of my favorite little facts about waking up from a coma is that you do not just instantly sprout up like they be making it seem in the shows. It's more like a slow transition. Anyway, that's my favorite thing.
His wife is cheating on him.
Come true.
I forgot about that. I forgot that the reason it didn't get out in that way is because she never got the chance because she had the headphones on. Anyways, if you have not had a chance, please check out the last episode. Here I go again, guys. The last part of this series where I talked about the last episode. What am I saying? Anyways, guys, remember how like not that long ago I was like, oh yeah, really wish I had a Shure mic because I was having mic issues. So I ended up ordering a new cord for this mic that I had. This is not a new mic. This is like an old mic I had. I ordered a new cord and I got like a little thingy pop filter thing. I think it's called a windscreen actually. Anyway, I got this so that now hopefully the audio is much better and it's kind of like it used to be. Videos I would create kind of felt like a podcast. I really want to get back to that feel, but then still be on camera. So I'm still finding my way. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. So basically every fantasy ends in her making out with him. How many scenes are we going to see of Susan in this exact position crawling around? Oh my God, look at her jeans. Perfect.
Maybe you should have waited till I left to do that. About my past, about my reasons for doing what I did.
What is this accent that Mike has? Is it like a southern? It's like what I did. Like you heard that? What accent is that? Apparently, there's an accent in Boston. I just watched the Meredith Grey and Call Her Daddy podcast, and yeah, that's why I brought it up. By the way, would love to go on Call Her Daddy if given the chance.
Hey, stop.
He always just has to take it up a notch. Like that one notch, you'd be like, please don't take it there. He always got to take it there.
They're brochures for youth detention centers.
So bye-bye camp. You're going to send him away to bye-bye camp.
How long have you had these?
Camp Hennessy. Camp Hennessy.
So he can get litty every day? Camp Hennessy?
Lots of fresh air and plenty of open spaces and...
What is he, a dog that you're sending off to a farm to die? Andrew gets caught hotboxing in his car with his friends, which, by the way, would I join that session? In other news, so he gets caught and, the guy ends up being like, I gotta report you because you're on school property. Like if you just went across the street, everything could have been Punky Brewster. However, since you wanted to be on school property, I gotta do my job. So then Bree and Rex get news of it, and Bree suggests that they send him away to a detention center because she can't handle it anymore.
In the belfry
Is that Melanie from Switch That Bird?
I just spoke with the lawyers. They offered a plea bargain. It means they know they got a weak case.
That means we can keep the house.
I gotta pay the lawyers.
I thought you said they offered a plea bargain.
Yeah, but we're not gonna take that. Honey.
Gabby gets a phone call from the hospital letting them know that Mama Solis is no longer with us.
She loved you.
She treated me like trash.
Love is kind of a stretch.
Better woman than me, I would have ripped that open with my teeth.
On God.
You know, think about how good men are at lying on the spot. I mean, God forbid you should give them time and a pen.
True. Okay, why did he stop and stare at Susan?
Wait, why don't we just rip it up now? No. I don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, litter.
Yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden you're all for the community.
She is so opening that letter.
I was just gonna say that.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Solis.
Is that? Who did he play in High School Musical? I know he played the guy, like I don't want to say concierge. That sounds like an insult. God, what was his role? He worked at their country club. Why are they saying no? I'm confused. Why are they saying no? Wasn't it her that was with her when she passed? Well, I guess technically depending on how you look at it, because like she was already at the bottom of the stairs by herself, and then she walked over. So so that's technically by herself? I don't know. Ooh, look at her hair. So this dude is now suspect. You know, he's not he's a suspect, but he's watching Gabrielle, and I assume he's probably somebody who's taking care of like the affairs or something, and like he's thinking that she had something to do with her passing in some kind of way. Honestly, I don't remember this storyline, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, as you can tell, yeah, it's been a lot going on, and I hate that this video is coming out so late to you guys. I'm trying to get it out as quickly as possible because I know it's been like, I don't know. I had a week where I didn't post. I'm trying to piece together the timeline. I don't even remember at this point. But anyway, so yeah, got my braids redone again. Yeah, just trying to pick up where I left off here. Oh, and at this point in the video, I've been able to fix the sound. So it looks like it's gonna be, like you're gonna be able to hear the audio from the show the regular way as we've been doing it this whole time. So this guy who earlier, he was looking at Susan weird when he rolled by after talking to Edie. He ends up asking Susan out on a date, but it's like, are we not doing the same thing that we did before with Mike? Like, are y'all gonna compete over why are y'all into the same kind of guy?
Alyssa loves talking about Alyssa. We're going through some tough stuff. We're in counseling.
More steak?
That's right.
Okay, we just met.
It's okay. It's not like she can hear. Maybe we'll have some of that potato stuff.
But I'm like, why didn't Tom hear any of that?
Means I love you.
Yeah, that's great. What am I gonna do? Are you saying I'm not tactful?
Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
I can't.
I said get out of the way.
Oh, it would have took it. Oh, yo. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, the way I was raised, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna be quiet now. Be quiet. Period.
The next time you touch your mother like that, I'm gonna throw you through this wall.
One thing I will say though is that I genuinely enjoy how, like, I don't agree with Rex, obviously. Like, he's done a lot of, he be funny. That's how he low-key be getting me. But I'm saying, like, they both defend each other, even though they're going through so much stuff, even though so much has happened. I do feel like, let me backtrack. I do remember, though, that he was not being a unit with her at one point, like when he tried to give Danielle permission to go to New York for the modeling thing, and then when he tried to give Andrew the car. But I think that situation kind of like opened his eyes, like, oh, Bree kind of does have a reason for why she's doing the things that she does, because I mean, look what happened.
Come on, that's a really third grade thing to say.
Susan, you don't even want to go out with him anyway. You said, well, obviously she does, but I'm saying, like, in the moment, you told him that you were still trying to heal and regroup after this whole Mike thing, which is exactly what you should be doing.
Look, you asked my permission. I said no. That should be the end of it.
Well,
It should. No is a complete sentence.
I don't need your permission.
I'm like, do you want to be her friend or not? Okay, because one minute you're acting like you want to be kind and you want to be conscious of her feelings and you understand that she's, you know, whatever. Like, you act like you want to be close with her, and then you say stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't want to be your friend.
You know, I so much want to like you.
She's me. Is she me? I don't know. But, like, I agree. Did I just rhyme? Oh my God. I've been reading too many kids' books to my daughter. I think that's where it's coming from.
Susan, please, let me like you.
This is hilarious. Susan, please. Let me like you.
I want to go out with Bill. I should be able to.
I thought you weren't even into him.
And if she's not into him, why can't I not be into her?
Are you cool?
I'm gonna mourn now.
Go to hell, Carlos.
All right, people, we're going to follow the body. This way, please.
I love Brie.
Alyssa, you're deaf, not blind.
It was a close call.
Stop being a kiss up.
That's telling.
Wait for my moment. You think her tennis stinks? You should try her cooking.
I'm trying to hold it. Tom! Let me not yell. I don't know how that sounds on this mic. But Tom! Tom is just annoying on all fronts. Like, he's just so aggravating. He's a people pleaser. He's useless. And it's not a I hate all men thing. It's not. It's just like, dude, it's not even about him being a man. It's just I want Lynette to say something, but I know she's trying to like take a back seat because in the past maybe she's been a little abrasive. However, somebody needs to say something.
She serves underhand, for God's sake.
Say something.
What's your problem?
Period, Lynette. Period.
Excuse me?
Do something instead of just complaining, because frankly, I don't want to hear it.
Period. I just don't get why people do that. I don't get why people are quiet and they like try to like find some kind of solace in being quiet in a relationship where they are clearly miserable. If you're so miserable, leave. If you truly feel like the problems that you're having are so bad that, again, like she said, you have to unload on complete strangers, then you need to either keep trying to work it out privately or you just need to leave. People gotta stop doing that. They gotta stop acting like they're trapped with people that they decided to be with. You're not trapped. There are so many people on this planet. Find someone else. Goodness. Like, people limit themselves. That you're standing in your own way from finding the person that is meant for you by doing this.
You gotta take it in.
It's on the top of my list.
Now, Susan, you know you're wrong.
And maybe an excuse to come in and talk to me.
You done burned this lady house down. You done took Mike when she clearly wanted him. You are now trying to go after a new guy that she already was with. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Am I hideous?
No, you are just...
Red flag. He's being pushy. He's showing like fake insecurity because, dude, like, red flags.
Okay, I'll go out with you.
I wouldn't blame Edie if she wanted to just like take somebody else's random ashes and blow them on Susan's face again. At this point,
I'm taking the plea bargain.
You're so brave.
It's not without strings.
hold on.
I need you to promise me that you're going to be here when I get out.
I keep forgetting that while all this is going on, he still does not know about John. Like, she's managed to skate by this entire time. And he has no idea about John.
What's going on? Did Grandma die?
Did Grandma die? Boy, wake up.
It's been clear to us for some time now that you've been unhappy.
Pot smoking, the violence.
It's smoking a little chronic, sign of trouble. Is it?
I feel that you need to spend some quality
Oh,
time.
wait, he's underage. He's underage.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's this place called Camp Hennessy.
They went with Camp Hennessy, the Liddy camp? I'm over this.
I'm not going to any stupid camp for juvenile delinquents.
We're ready.
Sorry, honey.
Now we're ready. I can't. Not they had him on standby. It's like Maisie Gibbons all over again. What are you running for? They're gonna get you.
These gentlemen are gonna help you get dressed, and then they're gonna drive you to the camp. We can
They're gonna help him get dressed. Are you gonna stand there?
take it from here.
They're gonna help him get dressed. Can you stand there?
Mom, wait, please, I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh nah, you would have been disowned. No, it would have been. It would have took everything. 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 Whoo! Then how many times did they shoot this? That's what I'm thinking about too. Like how many times did he have to spit in her face? Was it real spit? Was there a bucket involved? What is the protocol when you film a spit scene? How badly did she want this role? All these things are running through my mind right now. What's happening? Why did he spit in her face?
Oh, you little stop it.
Rex, you gotta stop doing good things. You gotta stop doing good things because you're not confusing me, but you kind of got a brownie point this episode, and I have to give it to you. I just have to give it to you. Real talk though, it really does kind of worry me about camps like this, like just on some real stuff. Like we're not being funny right now. Like it do be kind of worrying me because I heard about what happened to like Paris Hilton, and I don't think that's like it's obviously not an individual case. Like even we talk about people like Danielle Bergoli, like how she got sent to the farm or something like that, and she was like advocating for other girls that were there or that have been sent there. Like they were kind of just advocating for it to get shut down, from what I learned. And correct me if I'm wrong on any of this information. I don't want to like misquote somebody else's story. But yeah, like stuff like that is like real, and like I just wonder, like I'm really scared. Not scared, but like it makes me just think about all of the victims of stuff like that. And I get it. Bree feels like she's out of options and she doesn't really know what to do about Andrew because he's just kind of like out of control. He is out of control, but dang, like, I would be scared. I don't know. I would be. Maybe she's scared too. Honestly.
Janet left me. You told him to, you moron.
I can't understand you. You're gonna have to talk slower.
Oh no, I know we're not finna have the little girl translate this mess. Oh my God, how traumatic.
We have our share of problems. Financial, emotional, sexual.
So what are you gaining out of the relationship? A warm body? Honestly though, let's be real. Like that's how it goes. It's realistic as hell because that is how it goes. A lot of times when you call yourself trying to be, and like I still feel like she should have said something. I don't feel like she shouldn't have said nothing. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, like that's the ideal thing to do. But a lot of times it's real like that. Like when you try to help somebody and tell them that the situation that they're in is toxic, or that, you know, you want to help them in any type of way. Like a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times people will turn on you. And I think I discussed this in another video about how like when you try to help someone because you see they're in trouble, sometimes in the process, because you put so much emphasis on it and you keep trying, the more you try, the more they end up hating you. I would love to understand the psychology behind that. I would love to understand that. I don't know, like maybe it's like you just become a constant reminder of their shortcomings. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But yeah, this is very realistic.
I am not going to read the letter. At some point, you just gotta let it go.
Yeah, this is giving when Rachel was at the table and she was on that date with that guy and she found out that she actually does have feelings for Ross, and she was like, can I use your phone? She asked another guy, like, can I use your phone? And she uses the guy's phone and she's like, then that is what you call closure. Is she finna do that? Because she has a alcoholic drink beverage in her hand.
You mind if we leave off the jalapenos? I'm not so good with spicy things.
I don't mean to be.
Speaking of spicy things, have y'all seen, because we were just talking about Friends, and, you know, Jennifer Aniston plays the character of Rachel, and, like, it made me think about, like, you know, that movie, Along Came Polly, the scene where he eats up all the spicy food because he's trying to impress her, and then he ends up, like... The scene in the bathroom. I'm just gonna say the scene in the bathroom. If you haven't seen it, oh my God, it's so unfortunate because it's such a funny movie.
And there is so much about Mike you don't even know.
I don't think there is. I think at this point, he knows Mike. He could walk up to Mike right now. They could be besties. He knows Mike.
That would surprise me at this point.
I was trying to protect our already fragile friendship. You, I will hate forever. Before you start whining that dating her is punishment enough, save it.
Cunty queen. Cunty queen. I love her so much.
Slow down, you're driving too fast.
Didn't she have a drink before she hopped behind the wheel?
I just got sucked into the drama.
Yeah. You didn't get sucked into the drama. You invited it.
And she didn't get that stupid tire fixed. Susan! Of course this happened. Of course.
You didn't get that tire fixed, did you?
She's a chaos junkie. Chaos junkie. Talking about, I just got swept up in the drama. No, you did invite it in. You did.
I guess I do invite the drama in.
Thank you for the admission.
Just a little.
A lot. Y'all, I have to pause the video for just a flipping second because I thought I'm like this right now because I look down at my little mic indicator thing that like lets me know how much sound is coming in if it's going above the level of like being too loud basically. And so I don't know what you call that thing. So I look at it and it like it's a little slash through it and I'm like, what the I'm like, oh my, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'm like, there's no way I'm not recording again. How many times is that gonna happen? So I look down, I'm freaking out. I'm like, no. I was able to look into it a little bit. I had to stop recording for a second. The only thing that did happen though is that it like made my audio out of sync. Like it was on that video where like it starts off with me going, oh my God, I think I might be gay or something like that. And so, yeah, like it's out of sync. I'm gonna have to resync it up the best way I can. So the rest of this video has not been synced thus far. I really apologize for that. And yeah, I just wanted to share the process with you guys. I got so mad. I started like swearing nonstop. I was so mad. But it's fine. It's fine. I was able to play it back. I have my audio. I'm like, because I've been trying so hard to get this video out. Like, okay, back to the episode.
You find a way to compliment me when you could say, I told you so.
That is a good quality. I have to admit, that is a good quality.
You just signed I told you so, didn't you?
You'll never prove it.
Okay.
Girl, what is going on?
Honey, are you okay?
For real.
Oh, why don't you step out?
Like, why ask her to be there if she's gonna keep crying?
Mr. Hartley, I have a hypothetical.
Why was Gabrielle called in and not Carlos when it's his mother?
So what time should I bring Carlos to the DA's office tomorrow? Great.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. I feel like if he had never gotten them into this mess, she wouldn't have had to do it. It's obviously wrong to lie, but she wouldn't have had to lie had he not lied, had he not gotten them in that little mix up in the first place. So, but yeah, Gabrielle did say it. And like I said, when you have a mentality like that where it doesn't matter what your circumstances look like, you're still going to come out on top, you are going to win. And that's just it. It's simple as that. You just have to keep thinking in your favor and the pieces will fall into place. Okay. So the situation where Gabrielle gets called into the office to talk to that guy who was like looking around, I thought it was because he thought Gabrielle's behavior was weird and like maybe it has something to do with like she was involved some kind of way with her passing or something like that. That's what I thought. But actually it was him trying to investigate that nurse. And he ends up giving Gabrielle $1,600,000, which she is going to obtain after Carlos goes off to jail so that they can get it without the courts, I don't know the terminology. So the people that basically would take it away, that have tried to take away their other possessions, they would not be able to take it if Carlos, does the plea deal. So she's gonna try to get it after. And Bree and Rex decided to send Andrew away to that camp for wayward princesses. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, we are gonna talk about Star versus the Forces of Evil. Oh, we got to get into that. Like, must get into that. It's on my list. I want to get started on it soon. I'm not even gonna lie, but we'll see how things go. Just don't hold me to it right now. Just we're just waiting to see how things play out. So Susan goes over to Mike's and returns the letter that he gave her. I'm assuming this means that, she's at a point where she's just ready to close this chapter with Mike. So that is the end of this episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.